cases, at least 51,000 plus deaths. What we don't know is what those two final figures will eventually be.
Nightingale Hospitals at London's Excel Conference Centre will open today, with room initially for 500 patients. What unions, doctors and manufacturers have called.
That's dawn chorus to wake up to.
NHS workers have been cheered and applauded across Glasgow and the West for a second week in a row.
Good morning, Glasgow taxis. We can't stop the ewes lambing, whatever the rest of the world is doing. Farmers are actually self-isolating this time of year anyway. We'll carry on doing our bit.
I don't normally help my dad with the milk round, but I'm trying to help him as much as he can, so then he can take on more customers and help more people.
We've received another one. I've got it in the van here from a customer first thing this morning, which is another one thanking Sophie and I for doing such a good job through the difficult times. So, yeah, it's really good. Makes it more worthwhile every morning. Crack on?
Yep.
The impact of coronavirus has been absolutely devastating. We have key workers, particularly NHS workers, that need to get to their work, and we form part of that.
When I wake up in the morning, I just can't grasp the whole concept. I sometimes think, was that a bad dream? You know, I'm a hugger. I want to hug people when I meet them, and if I haven't met somebody for a while, I want to give them a cuddle. The whole concept, I can't even shake hands. It's just beyond belief.
Could end up with a set of circumstances that you have a passenger in who declares that he's symptomatic and wants to go to hospital. So we carry one of these, which is a complete vehicle sanitizer. It's a one shot. It can be placed in the vehicle, hit the button, and the vehicle would be sanitised completely.
Clocking up so many hours, you're just half asleep half the time. Right, so morning routine, newspapers. Yes, it doesn't make good reading, does it? The front pages of the newspapers at the moment. Oh, there's a gentleman. It's all right, Ashley, you can come through. Oh, yeah, we'll step back. You come through.
Morning.
There we are, fresh yeast, which everybody wants. There's going to be a lot of bakers at the end of this, a lot of teachers, bakers, gardeners, DIY people. So it's changing, it really is.
Good morning, Great Britain. It is 6:32 on Friday, April the 3rd. Lockdown weekend number 2. We're being filmed for this Channel 4 Life in the Day. If we make the cut, we might not make the cut.
Morning. You hiding? Are you awake? Yeah. This one's still asleep. Ali, get up.
School's closed. What day is it today?
It's Friday.
I'm Dr. Mo Sattar. Let me make a coffee and then we'll talk more.
My name is Michael Buchanan. I am a intensive care doctor working in the northwest region of the country. It's probably one of the first times in as long as I can remember, maybe from actually right back when I started as a doctor, that I've been feeling nerves and butterflies going into work this week.
But it has been manic.
My name's Paul Arnold. I'm the intensive care matron, Broomfield Hospital.
My new staff entrance, rather modestly titled.
I'm working today as an on-call GP.
Bye. I'll see you tomorrow. Be good for Daddy. Bye.
Just over 4 years ago, I left medical practice as an A&E doctor. And today I got an email from the General Medical Council saying I have an emergency license. And it fills me with hope. but I'm also fearful about putting myself at risk. I have a very pregnant wife who's due to give birth very soon as well.
Hey, why aren't you going to eat breakfast? Are you a bit grumpy?
Talking about coronavirus because it makes people even worried.
We don't employ staff, so it's just a traditional family farm.
Uni shut down, so I've been here at the farm helping out whilst trying to do my research project from home. So up milking the cows every day with Dad and Grandma.
The lockdown, I don't want to say it's comparable to foot and mouth because it's obviously a lot worse, but it's the feeling. It's got a feeling of the foot and mouth.
Yeah, kind
2001.
Of not knowing what to expect next.
No.
I've been a volunteer with St John Ambulance for about 14 years. I had a skill set that I learned and trained in for many years, and I was like, am I going to just sit and look back and go, did I do anything? Or am I going to sign up and do my bit that we trained for? So I've signed up. But again, with that, I've also had to move into a hotel temporarily because my parents are high risk. There's a fear that you could potentially say goodbye to a loved one for the last time, and that's the reality of the virus that we're facing. We are concerned for the future because if this goes on longer, will we have enough of equipment?
There's a massive risk. Are you going to pick something up? Are you going to carry it home to your partner? Are you going to carry it home to your wife, to your kids?
Are your kids doing Joe Wicks?
Yeah.
See, it'd be great though if they then cut to Joe Wicks, wouldn't it? That'd be a good bit, wouldn't it? Why don't you do that?
Right, is everyone ready?
Hey! Spider-Man!
This isn't good, is it? It's hurting already. I can't do it. What is wrong with this man? Seriously? This is like... Oh no, stop now! Come on, Dom, you gonna do the second set? Dom?
Hi, I'm Joelle. I'm 39 and I have an inflammatory autoimmune disease, and it means I'm on drugs that suppress my immune system, which also means my immune system is not prepared to, well prepared to be able to take on something such as coronavirus. So I am shielding for 12 weeks, and it's a bit tricky in our home because my husband's a nurse. So I'm just going to wait this out.
Morning everyone, my name's Alex. I'm a neurosurgery registrar working at the Royal London Hospital. I've just been picked up by a really nice chap who's driving me to Morden Station so I can get a tube up to London and then get to work. It's a little bit infuriating at times when you see that there are people travelling that shouldn't really be travelling. Defeats the whole point of us being on emergency rotas and limiting the number of doctors and nurses going into the hospital. Still, one of the most important parts of any NHS worker's day is coffee. And I'm very glad that at Whitechapel the coffee shops are still open.
I am so lucky that I live in Cornwall. Look how beautiful it is today.
So calm.
I've been in isolation for 3 weeks. Woo! I have stage 4 breast cancer, which means it's spread from my breast to my liver and my bones and my brain. But I've thankfully been well for some time now, and my cancer's stable. And all I can do is hope that it stays that way, because for far too many cancer patients right now, the situation is terrifying.
Normally, I would be working in one of the local hospitals. In the NHS, we're also being asked to do our part to help with social distancing, so where possible, we're trying to work from home. Home's a bit noisy at the moment. I've got 2 young children, so finding space to concentrate can be a bit tricky.
This week, we're looking at animals as part of homeschooling. Today's Lion Day.
Is Dom here?
Yeah.
What's in here? There's Eddie doing his schoolwork and online gaming. Doesn't really want me in here. Say hi, Eddie.
Go away.
Hello everybody and welcome to Raise and Shine. It's story time.
What's my question, Mum?
Counting back in 10. So let's do 70, 60, 50.
40.
School's back open tomorrow and you're going to school.
Are you joking?
No,
Managed to convert a bit of my garage into a small home office.
So this is my workspace for the foreseeable future. Never did I think I would miss the office.
I'll be doing some work for a local company that's got a contract to provide PPE for the NHS staff.
Weirdest job interview ever. This is my boyfriend. Hi, Andy.
Hello.
Working from the spare bedroom / junk room.
It works, does the job.
Yeah, you can tell we've just moved in 2 years ago. And you've got a colleague too. Hey.
it is definitely time for coffee.
We go.
Are you having a little day?
Yeah, it's all right. How about you?
Yeah, it's good. It's all right. Just another day in paradise, isn't it?
So it's day 11 of self-isolation. It's 11 days of lockdown for me. Spent 11 days in this house now, which is not the normal. It's weird. It's strange.
The whole lockdown, it is a bit worrying. It's making me anxious, and I won't lie, I'm cleaning 10 times more than what I usually do. I find myself cleaning door handles every single day. It's just really hard, and I'm struggling not seeing my mum as well, which is really difficult.
I'm even more stressed because, like I said, I'm out of routine. For me, routine's important because I'm autistic. I have Asperger's syndrome. So for me, routine of knowing what I'm doing every day and knowing when I'm doing it, like knowing what I'm doing, it keeps me going, it keeps me happy, and it keeps my short temper down.
Now we just need a total emergency button.
How many emergency buttons do we need?
All of them, thank you.
The emergency buttons with some kisses.
Oh, that's good. So he's got an emergency button in case he's poorly.
We get better.
The lovely Colin, come on in. What would you like me to sing? No. Staying alive, staying alive. Ooh, ooh.
Would you like to come on forward, sir?
Just have to do everything in our power to keep ourselves safe. It doesn't matter how we look, as long as we're safe. You know, that's the main thing.
When you walk through the storm.
It just feels like we're in another universe.
Head up high.
There's whole sections of the shop that aren't coming, and we haven't seen for 2-3 weeks, and some of them are now getting a little bit critical. You know, that customers are running out at home, particularly those that didn't panic buy, who you feel more sorry for because they didn't adjust their buying patterns, and they're the ones that were looking after everybody else by not panic buying. We have some things in the back that we don't even tell customers about, so we keep it for very regular customers and those in desperate need as well. Hence these, look. There we are, under lock and key. In fact, if I could fit them in the safe, I would. I'd leave the money on the floor and put the toilet roll in the safe.
Call to blockage. This is the rag ball that the crew have pulled out. What you generally have in here is rag, J-cloths, a bit of kitchen roll as well. Obviously, during the current crisis, only stick the 3 P's down, so poo, paper and pee.
First time as well, so I'm way better than him, obviously.
Hello, kitty! Delivery. Who wants to go on a dog walk?
Me.
You're looking forward to going back to school?
I feel about going back to school, I'll be really excited, but the thing is, I'll be in high school then, because I finished year 6, and I'd probably be in high school and I'm not really ready, and we haven't done our sats or anything, and I'm not ready.
So
it's just said your limit has reached 2 minutes time, you can only film for 2 minutes.
Alex and I, my husband, met 18 years ago. We had a whirlwind romance. He proposed to me after 48 hours and never looked back. We had 4 kids. We moved to France and lived there for about 5.5 years. Whilst we lived there, he had an accident at rugby. He has, for the last 8.5 years, needed 24/7 care. He is blind. He's severely brain damaged and needs assistance with absolutely everything. My husband spends time at home and also in a care home, but because of the lockdown and because of what's happened, he is having to remain in the care home. But lockdown has meant we've lost him again.
Hi, Dad!
That's down.
How are you?
I'm good.
I want to look after him. At the same time, knowing the severity of what this virus is, and try not to go there in my mind, because high risk is high risk.
So we do food bank twice a week. We got on Friday night, which is today, we would generally cook a 3-course hot meal. We're getting 225% increase in the first week alone.
We decided a week before we were told to by the government to shut down and basically turn what is a live music restaurant and bar into effectively a soup kitchen. Crumble with custard. Not bad at all.
It's okay, I'll take it up. Yeah, you go inside.
Most of the elderly, they don't understand the social distancing aspect.
Okay, thank you.
But slowly you're seeing it sink in more and more and realise more and more what is actually going on.
What, the biscuits?
Business as usual doesn't exist anymore. This is business unusual.
If I put it in the door?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, alright, darling.
As much as you see the news and pictures of people stockpiling and fighting over food, there is 10 times more people who are actually calling up and saying, how can we help?
Usually people playing basketball and volleyball. The rubber ducky shop is shut. Oh my god. So this will be my morning walk to work. And this is my favourite street, Sydney Street. So I am just taking my daily exercise and I'm going to go via the unoccupied office to collect my things because as of Wednesday I am out of a job. Just packing up all my things and taking a very important cushion with me. And so literally just sitting outside my office, sitting on my stuff that I've just collected. So yeah, it's all gone really.
Due to the coronavirus, we are experiencing significantly higher call volumes than usual.
He's the best boy.
In 150 yards, turn left onto Roman Road B119.
Things have definitely changed and going to continue to change over these next coming weeks, months. And to be honest, even the lemurs seem to be a bit confused about why there's no one around. Since not having anyone, I don't know, everyone just seems just slightly, wondering actually, you know, we're just at loss of where people are.
And on what should have been Ladies' Day at Aintree, people are still being asked to get dressed up at home. Organisers are still running the best dress competition based on people's photos on social media using the hashtag #AGrandDayIn.
Morning, ladies. It's Fabulous Friday.
Morning.
It's a different trip for us this year to Aintree, but have we all got a drink to say cheers?
We have. Cheers.
Cheers, ladies.
There we are. It's what we've all been waiting for. Hand sanitisers. Yeah, I bet we couldn't even sold any of that hardly a few weeks ago.
I never thought that our company would be switching to hand sanitizer and producing this as a product, and now it is a very different situation and the entire world is a different place. We actually had customers come and pick up their hand sanitizer yesterday and asked for some gin, and we actually didn't have any made right now.
It's bringing people to think about how they're living, how they're eating. Normally we mill 2.8 tonnes in 4 weeks of wheat, whereas we're now milling about 6 tonnes in a week. It's very busy.
I think everybody will be glad of the little things after this is all through, and maybe we're all too busy trying to chase the dream. We're going to take a walk down to this temporary factory, assembly factory for these face shields. It started a little over a week ago. We're blind makers, so we're learning as we go.
This is my 4th day working here. Previously, I was a hairdresser. 6 weeks of a bit of money will help pay the mortgage and keep the child fed.
I have underlying health problems caused by weak immune system. My husband came into contact with a neighbour. It was a total and utter lack of judgment on his part, and he fully accepts that and feels dreadful. He is currently isolating upstairs.
Okay.
Hi. You alright?
Yeah, fine.
I feel like I'm on my own. I take him food up and leave it at the bottom of the stairs. I thought I'd make a really nice meal when you come down. We can't be the only family doing this.
My dog here is busying herself watching me eat a bacon sandwich, which is the fuel that will get us through this crisis.
What are you making, Anna?
Spaghetti.
And if there's no spaghetti in the shops,
We have to make it.
Cobbling together some things for lunch. He's having a fish finger sandwich actually, which I'm a bit envious of, but we've only got 3 fish fingers and 2 bits of bread.
3 eggs.
3 eggs! Oh yeah, result.
Coffee.
Sugar. I'm having some Moroccan stew with halloumi, if anybody cares.
I love you. And you love your food.
Pop. Get up.
Hi, okay, so I have my free lunch for the day. We've kindly been getting food this whole week, which is amazing.
Balcony dinner.
Smells yummy. I'm just smelling the faster. Hello, I'm the Prime Minister. And everyone has to stay inside of the coronavirus.
Who's that, sweetie?
That Boris Johnson.
Louis, oh my god, stop it!
Is there any reason why you weren't concentrating?
I don't know, maybe my mistake.
Yeah, well, at this time it's usually dinner time at school, isn't it?
My husband's in the bathroom cutting his hair.
Dear living in the Big Brother house. Barnaby starts trying to cut his own hair.
Who's in this bag?
What are you up to?
I'm just packing our hospital bag, labelled everything in case you're not there.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, good point.
So you'll be there for the birth, but this is for afterwards.
Yeah.
Our concern at the minute with this coronavirus thing going around more than anything is obviously we're expecting.
Yep. Labour and birth are a scary thing. They might not be to some people, but they are to me. I think it's scary. And I've just got a text saying that Steve can't come to any of my appointments with me anymore.
You're close to the birth. What do? You tell family and friends not to visit. It's going to be hard because compared to our other kids, it's probably been a lot easier.
I would only be allowed someone with me at the birth when I was in labour, and then straight away after the baby was born, they have to get out.
So how do you feel about everything?
It's frightening because while you stay home, I still have to pop out to get things. I'm always worried that when I go to the shop and come home, I could bring something back with me that could end up infecting the people in this house. It's a frightening time.
So our next job that we're going to go on to, a gang of youths drunk and spitting at people walking past. Obviously there's a lot of risk involved in that, especially with the given circumstances around COVID.
Stay safe principles are stay safe, not stay away.
So it's a special day today because it is my birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear friend.
I am 60 today. Well, it's just me and a senile dog currently farting at my feet and the sound of the clock ticking.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday! I'm an anaesthetist, so we are one of the sort of frontline workers who are dealing with and helping to look after the sickest patients in the hospital. So yeah, tonight going in, bit apprehensive in some ways. I'm not sure what I'm going to come across, what I'm going to come up against.
So the mental health emergency service opened on Monday, just gone. We're brand new, word is starting to spread about us. We've only had a handful of patients through our doors so far.
And this is the green bedroom area. This is what one of the rooms look like.
We are here. The virus outbreak hasn't stopped us from offering support and help to people with mental health problems. And that goes for people with emerging mental health problems. So people who are perhaps experiencing mental health difficulties for the first time.
So we have set the service up in 2 weeks. We recognise that our local A&E departments are really busy at the moment. In here we have our gowns, the gloves, we've got our surgical masks and our goggles and face shields.
Professionally at work, my job is to be calm and to look after other people. In my own life, I've got 2 young children, I've got some elderly relatives, I'm worried about them. I'm particularly worried that inadvertently I might transmit something to them, so obviously I'm distancing from them. I can't wait until this goes away.
I haven't seen you for about 2 weeks.
I know, darling.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm really missing you.
Yes, I'm missing you too, darling.
I know. Okay, Mummy, I love you.
I love you, darling.
All right, I'll see you soon.
Yeah, I've had my nails done today.
Hi, Mum. We're showing you the hands. So we've done a baby blue.
Oh, I see.
I'm ready. Hi. 1, 2, 3. Get up, quick.
She's okay.
How are you going to walk?
You want to go on a walk?
Yeah.
Okay, we can go on our walk.
Well, we've got our first biker who's left just now, a few minutes ago.
Brilliant.
Yeah, the Peterborough Advanced Motorcyclist Association, just said that they will do all our deliveries for us during the COVID period, so we can support everybody. So anybody that needs delivery will get a delivery right now.
The only thing I find frustrating is not being able to dash out when I feel like it. I've been very good, but I do exercise strenuously every day.
This is the back entrance to the practice, and this is what we call our red room. So basically, we are now bringing all staff round past this little Keith Robinson arrangement here. They are ringing the bell, and somebody is coming and taking their temperature, just to make sure that they haven't got a temperature more than 37.8, otherwise we're not going to let them in the building. What we're anticipating is that we are going to be seeing COVID patients though, and we're expecting that there will be some COVID end-of-life cases that we will be looking after. We're expecting that actually there will be quite a lot of those, and they will be in general practice. So we're going to be having difficult conversations with patients where we actually have to kind of, work out what their wishes are, hopefully before they get the infection.
We know that next week we are bringing in our first people that have died from the coronavirus from the hospitals. The funeral dates are being set for these now, and we know this, for us as a profession, this is the start of our journey with the coronavirus. We've had to increase the amount of coffins we'd normally order. We'd normally have 12, maybe 15 in stock. We're now at about 40, 45. And we know they're going to be used. This is the sad thing, is they're going to be used, we think, very quickly. A lot of the services that we arrange, we can have hundreds there. As of Monday, they'll be saying there's no mourners to be present. That means that that loved one is being accompanied to the crematorium by us, just by us. We've never had to do this before, and these are going to be very lonely journeys now for all of us. So I will still wear my top hat and my tails and still walk in front of that hearse, because that is the last thing that we can do for that person who's gone.
2 nurses and 2 healthcare assistants have died of coronavirus in the past 24 hours. At tonight's Downing Street briefing,
as the UK once again records its biggest daily increase in deaths, 684.
I ask you to remember Amy and Arima. Please stay at home for them.
Coronavirus continues its grim march, and that's why it is so important that people stay at home.
It may sound a bit scary, but I know that but the good thing to remember is the coronavirus will end, and thanks to the NHS workers who are really helping us pull through. We are grateful for them and all the key workers that are helping us.
It was, when was it? Is it 2 Fridays ago? It was when Boris announced it at 5 o'clock. It was like a tidal wave at 6 o'clock.
Cheers! Cheers!
The queue was right down there, at which nearly everybody had alcohol in their hands.
Cheers. Cheers all.
People are sat at home probably for too many hours now, so eating and drinking will be order of the day.
Mum?
Jane?
Should we add chocolate to your colouring?
We're not going to Glastonbury, are we, Chris?
We're not going, but we're on our driveway.
Having
Still camping.
I'm going to buy a bottle of wine for tonight. This is my one shop of the day. And yeah, I'm really excited about tonight. I'm a little bit nervous. I wouldn't usually date virtually, but in times like these, what are you gonna do?
Right, time to go to work. Let's see what it's like. Certainly hitting the ground running. So I'm having to go to the eye hospital because there's a case already on the table that I need to take over from.
If you've got big smiles, that would really help the situation as well. We've got thumbs up over there as well, so hopefully we can get smiles, we can get cheers, we can get whoops.
We're going to do another case in theatre. In our COVID theatres that you can see behind me, they're all sealed off. We have to keep all the equipment outside. Got my intubation and PPE kit.
Just take a nice deep breath in, and a deep breath out. In, and out. In, and out.
Feels like we're at the start of something that's going to be around for a while, so the challenge continues and we'll keep going.
Someone's been assaulted. So we've had several calls to the Witchell Road area of Birmingham this evening in relation to youths gathering and the COVID-19. That's potentially resulting in one of those groups assaulting a chap this evening. Do you know how many people did it? Do you recognise them at all or not?
There was about 5 and there was one girl.
Was it already there when you got there, or?
Yeah.
Just finished the neurosurgery on-call shift, and the Trust has been very kind to provide people with local hotel accommodation if it's difficult for them to get back home.
My name's Steve. I'm a doctor, consultant respiratory physician working in a hospital in Essex. Today I was going to give you a video diary of my day at work, but as you can see I'm in my pyjamas. I've not been well and I'm self-isolating
So I think when we realised the speed at which this pandemic was growing, we realised that we were probably going to contract this at some point ourselves.
We've been sending between 1 and 4 younger people to intensive care to be ventilated.
There's also the constant threat of taking disease home with you.
We are going to see large numbers, especially of elderly people dying alone without families to support them. It's a very sort of sad and tragic thing to think about.
You can't cut this out. You can't cut it out of the air. You can't cut it out of your loved ones. You just have to watch and wait and see what it's going to do with them, and keep your fingers crossed and hope that they get through the other side.
You prepared me tea. What have you done for me today, Mum?
What are you doing?
Just a video update for everybody to make sure you're still alive. So you've got your gloves here, look, haven't you? Protection gloves, they're going to do it. I've got a favour to ask, though.
Yeah.
Can you draw me a rainbow for my window?
Who can see your window?
No bugger, to be honest, but you know what I mean.
Are you lonely?
I'll survive on my own.
Getting ready for my date.
Since we've been in lockdown, everyone's kind of had time to pause and reflect on life and see what it is that they're looking for, especially in relationships and love. 2 of the people we've had come in for matchmaking, I think would be a really, really good match. So I'm gonna send them out on a virtual date.
It is 8:30. I am about to log on. Wish me luck.
It's all very exciting.
Josie's saying she can't hear us.
Right guys, just had a shower, getting ready for the big night out, big night in. On to the old next bar now. It's busy in here, lads, give us a beer. Cheers, thank you.
So, I'm a pediatric respiratory physiologist.
Oh wow, okay.
At St. Thomas's Hospital. So I work with kids with lung function problem.
So how has all this stuff with the lockdown and things affected you?
What's going on right now is crazy. So you just have to try and help out wherever you can, really. What do you think of it?
I work from home a lot, so you would think that I wouldn't really be adversely affected, but I like my routine, and when you take away the gym and you take away Nando's, I'm just what's left for me in the day?
It was really good. She was really fun. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, you're really pretty, by the way.
Thanks. I think you're really cute as well.
I think we should have a proper date when this whole pandemic is over. What do you think?
Okay, I like that.
Well, I got a number out of it, so I'm gonna message her tonight and see what she's saying, and then we can go from there.
Everybody's worried. Everybody's looking for that nugget of information that will give us a glimmer of hope that we're getting through this.
You know, this is the job that we at NHS do, is we look after people, and this is what people need right now. A pandemic was maybe near the bottom of the list of the things that we'd expect to be dealing with, but this is still why we are here. And that's right across the board: nurses, doctors, radiographers, physiotherapists, you know, the domestics, the cleaners, you know, the porters. Everyone really, is doing a crazy, crazy job.
That's it for the day. Same again tomorrow.
Soul singer Bill Withers has died at the age of 81. His family said he had been suffering from heart complications.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain.
out strong. I'll be your friend. I help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
Please swallow your pride. If I have things you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you don't let show. So just call all your